Greetings, Mech Warriors. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is TTB speaking, and welcome back to German Mech Engineering. Now, today, guys, we're playing a Banshee, the Banshee 3M, in a, well, it's a Banshee 3M, so no surprise, full on a laser configuration and a little bit of AMS on top. And look at this thing. It looks back at you. It likes you. Special attacks to kill you. So, let's get right into the build for today. And it's going to be an XL-based assault mech build. Yep, we're doing one of these again. And it is one old familiar build, the 5 large pulse laser Banshee. And we're going to try to make it work with a little bit more speed and a little bit more coolant efficiency, plus the added team help of AMS. So the basis for this mech is going to be an XL380 engine. We're running 5 large pulse lasers and 2 small lasers. The small lasers are needed to boost up 2 of our LPLs here and 1 of our LPLs up here. Now, this mech used to have different hardpoints. It used to have 2 down below here, and then all the rest of them were up here, which made this thing amazing for peeking, but PGI being PGI decided to make this mech not fun anymore, or at least to unfun it, to make it more PGI-like. And yeah, long story short, these are the hitboxes now, or these are the mounting points now. So I consider this a strong nerf to the mech, and I don't think it made it better. I think it made it a lot worse, but it's pointless arguing about it, because PGI decided to change it, so they did. Okay, and if you heard a little complaint there, yes, that was a complaint. So we have our 5 large pulse lasers, we have our 2 small lasers to boost up our large pulses as much as possible, and then we have the AMS in the CT, 1 ton of ammo in the right leg, and 1, 2, 3, 4 actual heat sinks in the whole mech, plus 5 in the engine, gives us a total of 19 double heat sinks. You can run this with 20 double heat sinks if you want to, but you have to drop, of course, the AMS and the AMS ammo. Then you can go ahead and armor up the mech a little bit more. Endosteel structure, standard armor, double heat sinks, of course, you've already seen that. You have to remove quite a bit of armor from the legs and a little bit from the head as well as from the arms to make this work, but overall it's not an issue. If you're getting shot on a Banshee, your arms are actually good shields from being shot at the side, so make use of that, make liberal use of that, because there's nothing in those arms, they're just shield arms, but you have to twist all the way to have a chance of actually defending against shots, so, you know, twist and twist again. Other than that, the Banshee is very prone to getting CT hit, so keep on twisting and keep very good care of those side torsos and make sure that those go last, because that'll kill you in the end. Well, that or a CT kill, but CT kill is very likely on a Banshee. Okay, so much for that. Let's go ahead and have a look at the skill tree. In terms of skill tree, I went heavily into firepower, of course. We take all the laser duration nodes as well as all the heat gen nodes that we can gobble up down below here. Then we go into survival. We take the left hand side of the survival tree, get all the armor hardening in, AMS overload 1 and 2 because we're running AMS, and then armor hardening 3 here on the right side. If you don't run AMS, you can save 2 skill points here, and you can pick up 2 more points of skeletal density. That'll make this mech overall a little bit more tanky. Now, oh, by the way, guys, look at that CT armor, 146. So even though you're prone to getting shot CT, you actually have a lot of armor there, so it's actually okay to take a few big hits on the CT as long as you then start spreading it over to the arms. But ideally speaking, you see fire incoming and you start twisting right away. Now, we were talking about the armor tree. There's nothing in mobility, nothing in jump jets. We take half the operations tree. I just wanted to get, actually this is wrong, this needs to be here. We got cooldown 1 and 2, as well as cooldown 3, and then heat containment 1 through 5. And that, I mean, we could spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more points here to get 2 additional nodes of cool run, but it's not really needed, and I wanted to spend those points on something that is very much needed to not get murdered outright, and that is radar derp. So we take full radar deprivation, and since we're taking full radar deprivation, of course, as always, we take seismic sensor 1 and 2 because we can, and it's just an investment of 3 additional points. And then last but not least, auxiliary tree, double RD strike, and most importantly, double cool shot. With cool shot cooldown, you definitely will need them because this mech due to the nature of running large pulse lasers, can get quite hot. And you want to make sure to shoot them in groups of 3 and 2. Don't alpha strike them. You can alpha strike them if you absolutely have to, but you will overheat pretty quickly if you continue doing that. So make sure to space those out. Now, the range of these lasers, by the way, you can get this up to almost 900 meters with this build, which is quite nice. And the optimal range is going to be around 430 meters. So you have a really good range onto the enemy where you can dish out good damage and abuse those high mounted weapons to, for example, peek up from cover, peek out from the side of a hill, shoot, and then get back to cover again and make it very hard on the enemy to shoot you back. And since the large pulse lasers only have a very, very low burn duration of 0.57 in this case, yeah, you're just exposing yourself for half a second. So it's half a second to expose yourself, shoot, and get back down again. 1.5 seconds. If the enemy is not looking your way and hasn't zeroed in on you, you have a good chance of getting your full volley in without getting any backfire. Final speed of this mech, by the way, is going to be 64 kph, which is rather fast for an Innisphere 95-ton assault mech. Well, guys, and there you have it. That's going to be the build for today. I shall see you in the dropship. Let's see what this baby can do. See you then. Alright guys, here we are on our first map. It is going to be Hibernal Rift, and I have just made my way to the center. 64.8 kph means we are relatively fast for Innisphere Assault, so I'm actually taking the middle ground here, trying to get in onto that crab, do some damage to him, and then find some of his friends, for example that dragon here, and let him know, yup, I'm a Banshee, I'm shooting you, I don't care about your UAC2s because you can barely tickle me, but I can tickle you back. And now we go on the last target on top here, an enemy Stormcrow, who's got some Lurms, but luckily somebody's got AMS. Okay, finally my teammates have decided to join me after going potato around the side, but there is nothing wrong with that. That's just a normal move in the beginning of this round. Now we can go ahead and try and find some targets. I'm a little bit nervous about any potential targets in the Delta 4 area up top, but for now let's go ahead and keep duking it out with our friends up center here. For example, oh, that's a Sun Spider. Okay, I got some assault buddies with me here, including one assault that is on a special mission in Bravo 4, and if I can get that supernova out of my face, maybe, just maybe, I can go ahead and engage that Stalker over here with his MRM build, do some damage to side torso, twist around like a madman, do some more damage, pop the cool shot, and then go onto that enemy. Ooh, it's a king crab, alright, and drop the Ali on them as well. Okay, I took quite a bit of fire here to my back side torso, which is not good. It may say 74% here, but I am almost dead. I'm one shot side torso, so I have to basically tank in the front right now in order to avoid getting shot in the back. Now that is a TTB situation that I like. Okay, looks like there wasn't any material strike. Luckily that didn't hit us, otherwise it could have been disastrous. Again guys, one shot from the back. So let's go ahead and try and find some targets and start taking them down. For example, that Marauder 2, some damage to him, and then continue walking towards the center. I want to be closer to the center, so if I have to rotate, I can do so faster. Oop, there's an enemy stock coming up, so we're continuing to walk and shoot at the same time, and hopefully not get murdered by whatever is that over there. Ooh, haha, okay, it's a catapult with Gauss rifles. So, trying to use my arms here to shield. As you can see, I'm always looking straight at the wall here to make sure that I'm not getting hit here, and as you can see, I'm using my cockpit look option to basically see where I'm going. And that's a nice little neat trick to have, by the way, guys. The control for that is the control button. Funnily enough. Okay, so we've got an enemy assault in the middle, and I want to follow up here with my Nova friend, but the problem is he needs as much space as an assault mech apparently, so can't do much about that. Got a UAV above me, can't do much about that either, but what I can do is go ahead and shoot the dragon. And then I see the Marauder 2, I see that his side torsos are both open, so he's ripe for the killing. And here is my friend again, the King Crab, and he is also ripe for the killing. CT open, side torso open. Can I get him through that thing here? No. Okay, I missed the shot a little bit. Let's go again. Yep, okay. The problem is the burn wasn't 100% onto his CT, and that's why he's not dead yet. Otherwise, I think we need to hit him once more, and that should be it. And then we'll have some tasty, tasty crab meat, if we can find Mad Rush here. Come on, Mad Rush, come out. Come out, come out, wherever you are. Come on, dude. Come on, peek. I know you want to peek. Come on. You're a nosy little fellow. Be nosy. Ah, there we go. Hi. He's still alive. That was a nice little joke. Okay, okay, fun's over now. There we go. Alright, so Got a kill. Now that Stalker down there is very, very damaged, so not gonna go ahead and jump down to him. In fact, I'd much rather orient myself towards the Charlie 4 Delta 4 area, because there's still the Stalker down there. 9 kills over 6, it looks good for my team, but there is still 2 more enemies alive and well in the field here. Oh, there is the friendly Catapult from before. Let's go ahead and do some damage to him, and then turn around very quickly, because we've got somebody in the back who's trying to play cleaning lady with me, but no, not with this Banshee. If you don't get the kill the first time, I'm not gonna give you a second chance, buddy. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and have a look at the scoreboard. Let's see how we did, and it's still a great mech, guys, don't get me wrong. It's just I miss the old hardpoints. So 3 killing blows, 6 assists, 1 solo kill, 2 KMDDs, 872 damage done with 3 components taken out. This mech can easily do 1000 plus if you have a prolonged match where the enemy team is not potatoing 24/7. Now guys, if you enjoy this content, check out my Patreon page, become an active supporter of Team TTB, and we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the next match here, and it is going to be here on Frozen City Classic. We've got Ash with us on the team, and we also got Lizzie with us on the team, so I'm having a good feeling about this, but for now let's just go ahead and try and lead from the front, engage the enemy Marauder that's peppering me a little bit with his LB10s, but that's alright. It's also a Nightstar coming in, and we do the same thing as we did to the Marauder. Give him a few salvos and get back to cover. Now this is actually a good position for me right now, so I'm just gonna hold that. I'm gonna eat an artillery strike here, there's nothing I can do, I think. Well, with a little bit more luck I could have dodged that, but unfortunately it hit me straight in the face, but luckily not on the back, so my back is still pristine. Okay, got an enemy Medusa coming up here. He is trying to engage Lizzie, who's very far forward right now, so let's go ahead and try and hold that angle if possible and make sure that he doesn't get shot from the side, as well as following in with our Kodiak. Together we have 2 AMSs, so that's nice. And yep, there we go again, there's the Viper again. We take away his side torso, he's got streaks, so that is very dangerous to our light and mediums, but we've declared him a little bit already. Now, let's go ahead behind this building here, try and find some targets here. I can't shoot down the UAV unfortunately, but what I can shoot is... oh, this guy! Nightstar! Also, lots of other targets, that is a little bit painful here. Let's get our nose back down again. 87% of my mech is left. Pay attention guys to my armor, because at this point I was not paying attention to my armor. I got a full burn, and I now understand what happened to me in this game. There was a full burn from the enemy Hellbringer, perfectly timed and perfectly hit onto my left side torso, and at this point basically I'm a one-hit. Gauss Rifle, Laser Vomit, anything like that can one-hit me, so I have to be very careful and very concerned about any kind of engagements that I do, and if I engage I have to twist away immediately. So let's go ahead, go onto that enemy Vapor Eagle, get some shots in. 3 kills over 1 for the enemy team right now. Let's try and make that more even for us by doing some more damage to the Vapor Eagle, because he's carrying ATM-12s. I don't want that on the battlefield against my team. There's an enemy on Bravo 5, but I can't really do anything about him right now, so let's go ahead, keep on shooting Foxtrot, and I can't push forward guys. Again, as I said, I took a very big shot to my side torso, and if I push in foolishly, I am just going to be insta-gipped. That doesn't mean though that I'm gonna camp in the back, I just have to be smart about my movements, and being smart about my movements is going around the corner here and shielding with my right arm, almost eating an artillery strike and dying, but we're still okay. Now unfortunately there's still an enemy UAV above us right now in the Bravo 3 area, and I can't do anything about that. What I can do is finally finish up that Vapor Eagle. Now, my team is moving towards Charlie 3 and moving into Charlie 4, but we'll see if we can join them. I'm trying to get to that hill here so I can hill hug and hide behind that, but yeah, I'm getting shot in the back right now, so I have to turn, twist, turn, and back to cover. And as you can see, I turned so my right side was facing the enemy, so that they had to hit that side and not my one-hit side. So let's go into cover right here, and I'm just gonna wait here guys. This is a last stand situation right now. I know that they're going to come for me, so I'm gonna go in on the Viper, take away his side torso, and declaw him a little bit further, go in the USEAL, 2 more salvos, pop the cool shot, and get ready to engage whatever comes around that corner, and it is an enemy Nightstar. Okay, 1-2 on the side torso, shoot me, perfect, we go in again, and the 1, and the 2, and perfect, we took away his side torso, and I couldn't see him anymore, too many explosions in my face, but his side torso is very open now, so even though that Nightstar with his LB10s and whatnot setup came to brawl me down, he wasn't able to, and I opened up his side torso and destroyed the other one. So this guy is now one shot. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Lizzie is still running around in the Dervish with the Thanatos running around with Raka Daka, and I think there is still Lermgod. Yeah, Zack is still out there with 3 ERPPCs, and it is 9 to 9 kills, so feeling good about that. I'm just letting Zack know that the Nightstar side torso is a one-hit. If you give a good player information like that, he's gonna seek it out and kill it. See? 1, 2, bada bing, bada boom. Between the time the message was sent and the kill happening, 10 seconds. That's the power of communication, guys. You should try it sometime. Use those microphones and share useful information. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Well, 11 kills over 9. The last guy alive is the Viper Medusa, side torso open. Other than that, he doesn't have anything anymore. And looking at the status of our Viper Eagle here, as well as the other guys, yeah, this should be in the bank. Come on, come on, come on, kill him. Yeah, it happens to the really good guys as well. Just not as often. Oh, I like that Nuclear Caveman says here, TTB's down, it's up to you guys, team. Yeah, it's not like I didn't have like 2 world-class players in my team. No. It's all on TTB. If TTB dies, we all die. Game's over. No, guys, just kidding. So, 1 killing blow, 8 assists, 1 solo kill, 2 KDDs, 641 damage done, 4 components destroyed. I think I played that as much as well as I could have after losing that much armor on my side torso. Big props, of course, to Lizzie and Lermgod for really, really good performances. And guys, as always, hope you enjoyed today's content. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.